Good morning. Woo, it's early. It's Thursday. How's everybody doing on this beautiful rainy ass Thursday? So, I have a question for you guys. I was chitty-chatting on my business page. Drop me a heart below if you grew up and your parents had a good relationship with money and they taught you about money. All right. Because I grew up with a very different relationship with money, and I would love to know I'm not the only one. Good morning, David. I want to do a little bit of money chat on this Thirsty Thursday because I was like, I wonder how many parents really taught their kids about money. How many parents demonstrated a good relationship with money to their kids? Oh, and if you're looking for a good tinted moisturizer, my Uology, new best friend. Anyway, we pop on, say hello, let me know you're here. I want to talk about money and your relationship with it this morning because I'm exploring my relationship with money and learning that more things affected my relationship with money than I ever dreamed would. Now, today's an amazing day. If you guys want to come hang out with us at a vendor event, we are at Frontier Communications today till 2 o'clock with a whole bunch of amazing humans. So if you're looking for an amazing Mother's Day gift, message me. I'll send you the address. Because there's usually about 14 or 15 different vendors. We have a biscotti vendor. We have like all these amazing humans. So, now, you just saw me put my tinted moisturizer on, but I am going to put over the top. Really? Over the top. Yeah, over the top, because your moisturizer needs to go on bottom. Our amazing, glorious primer, which I love. So when I was growing up, my parents, and like I said, I'm not bashing my parents. They did the best they could with what they knew. Hey, Miss Casey. My parents did the best, very best they could with what they knew. But when money was in my house, raise your hand if when money was in your house, your parents fought about it. Whether it was the lack of or the abundance of. It seemed to me, and maybe it's just kid perspective, I don't know. Sometimes kids have a weird perspective, and I definitely could be one of those kids that had a weird perspective. But it seemed to me, whenever, love you, I miss you, haven't seen you in a while. Oh, yeah, Miss Casey, I'm usually over on my business page, but today I wanted to chitty-chat a little bit about money, because I think that oftentimes, I know for me, it's been my experience, and if I can help one person with my experience, I'm all over it. My relationship with money was keeping me stuck right where I was. Because you see, when I grew up, I was growing up, the example I saw of money. When you had it, you fought about it. When you didn't have it, you fought about it. So I didn't ever realize till recently, really recently, I had been in another network marketing company that was an inventory-based company, which it's fine. If you're a great person with math and you have a great relationship with money and you have a super, super business sense, go ahead. Get into a business that has inventory. But for me, it was a fatal flaw of mine because I had such a poor relationship with money. I don't know, raise your hand if you have a poor relationship with money, or give me a high five or a heart. If you have a poor, if you have money, hey, Miss Deborah, if you have money come into your life and you either spend it all as quickly as it comes in, or you tend to not want money to come into your life at all because you're used to money just causing strife. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I spent the better part of my 20s ridiculously spending money. Right, Casey? I mean, I would get money, and I owned my own nail salon, so please believe me, I had no shortage of income. I just kept spending it all. And it was on stuff I didn't need. I mean, it was just like this have to go spend because I have it. And if we have it for too long, we're going to fight about it. And so I really started, Dave Ramsey has an excellent book about money. I don't remember the title off the top of my head. It's by my bed. And I encourage you guys, dive into your relationship with money. It will change how you kind of think about things. It really did for me. Now, well, you guys kind of saw it with my arbor when we were shopping for an arbor. I refused to pay $400 for a cheap Chinese piece of crud garden arbor, and that's all I was finding. So for me, I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not paying $400. Luckily for me, I kept shopping and I kept looking and I found it for $200. I still think it's a little expensive for flowers to grow on, but I do realize you have to pay people for their time. So I lightened up a little bit on that. But I was blown away at the decisions I made based on my fear of abundance. And that's really what it was. It was my fear of having money, because I was afraid if I had money aside from my husband's money, that I was going to, it was going to cause problems between my husband and I. It would be a fight. Ha, guess what? You fight if you don't have money too. Good news, kids. So I improved my relationship with money, which has really, and I'm working on it. You got to mend that relationship. You got to respect money, because money's not going to ever, what I finally figured out, and my girlfriend said this to me, oh gosh, many years ago, and I actually had it on my desk up until recently. The money will not set you free. The control of it will. Let that sink in for a minute. And so I have become a champion for myself on how to learn how to respect money, how to learn how to invest money. Because quite honestly, let's be honest, how many of us, raise your hand, if you have money put away for retirement, if you have set aside every single month the money you're going to need in retirement. And I am here to tell you, just in case you were under false illusion, Social Security will not be available. They've already bankrupted. Don't count on Social Security for anything, kids. So we really have to make our own way in this world, and we have to grow up. I had to grow up. I don't know why I'm saying we, because you all probably have a great relationship with money. I had to grow up. What's that stick concealer you just used? Oh, Casey. This was a limited edition stick concealer that we had, and I don't think it's available anymore. The new stick foundation, very similar texture. This is a full coverage. However, you saw me use BB cream. So I'm in the mood for BB cream today. I have a vendor event, and I like to be a little more hydrated on my skin during vendor events, because the vendor events I tend to attend, air conditioning, recirculated air, lots of that. So my sinuses and stuff are like, what? We can't take that. So as I begin to take a look at my relationship with money, I figured if I shared it with you guys, it would keep myself accountable to getting that $1 million in the retirement account. Because you know what? I want $1 million in my retirement account. Because you guys, do you really want to live less than you're living right now when you retire? I know, right, Casey? It's one of my favorite sticks. It's one of my absolute favorite sticks. Nobody wants to retire with less money than they have right now. Hey, Miss Christy. It's getting ready for an event this morning. I know it's very, very early. I probably should come to you guys early every morning, but normally I'm getting ready for the gym. And I don't wear all this to the gym. Ain't nobody need to wear full makeup to the gym. So for me, what I found was when I took a hard look at the way I was spending money, I had credit cards. I had credit card debt. Now, not a ton, but it's still debt. It's still, if I didn't have a way to pay my bills, I'd be in trouble. So, yeah, it's very early. Thanks, Miss Casey. Wait, you see palette 6. I'm about to pull this beast out, you guys. Oh, you know I love glitter, right? And I'm only gonna, well, no, I'm not. I'm lying. I was like, I'm only gonna do the glitter. I can't lie. I'm so doing a full eye. Because this right here, you guys, look at that. Now, I will say this is a shadow we've never had before. See how soft that is? If you try to apply this product without using the tip I'm gonna give you, it's gonna be a challenge. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. But it's gonna be a challenge. You're gonna have glitter all over your face. So, anywho, I started to dig in and read Dave Ramsey. And I started to pay off every single month and strategically look at my money. Where's my money going? How much money do I want to have in the bank when I retire? Do I want to travel when I retire? Because what if my kids don't live in the same town and I want to go see my grandbabies? Do I want to be able to travel? You know, how much? What does that look like? What does retirement look like to my husband and myself? Now, you can also ask yourself, what does retirement look like to you? I like to ask, what does my retirement look like to my husband and myself? Because I'd like to think he's going to be around forever. Because if he ain't, I'm burying him in the backyard. Just saying right now. And I know I just said it live on Facebook. So if he ever comes up missing, just look in the backyard. And anywho, I digress. But I had to really get clear with, you know, did I really need 1,100 pair of shoes? Maybe. Or could I get by with 4 pair of workout shoes that I alternated from, because I do alternate my shoes every day that I go to work out. Did I really need 16 pair? No, I didn't really need 16 pair. I was spending to be spending. So I've really kind of gotten clear on where I spend my money and how I spend my money. And I'm not super great at it. I'm learning. But what I've kind of, when you hit your 50s, kids, you're going to be like, what do I have in the bank? What do I have to retire on? When do I want to retire? Do I want to travel? Do I want to stay home? You know, how do you want to live your best life? What does your best life look like? I had to really figure out what my best life looked like and get real with myself, because there ain't nobody coming to create my best life for me. My job is to create my best life. What? Yeah. So once I figured out it was my job to create my best life, I started taking control of my shiz. Okay, I'm going to put the glitter shadow on, you guys. Make sure you have a clear primer. No, Casey, you can't get this stick anymore. I apologize. I have a medium one, but I think you are far lighter than medium. See this little teeny tiny dot of primer? That's all I'm going to use. And I'm going to pick up with a synthetic brush product. Watch this, you guys. This is the coolest thing ever. Can you guys see that? Look how cool that is. Now it's not going to fall off my face, because that's the big thing. And then you just press it on and you're glitter to go. Ready, set, glitter. Yeah, that's the mood I'm in today, you guys. Ready, set, glitter. If you want to add more, just add more. I just make sure I use that primer so that the primer does not, so the glitter's not falling all over my face. Ah, thanks for the love, girl. But look at that. Isn't that spectacular? Nothing says Thursday morning like a little glitter. I'm a big glitter human, and the more coats you pile on, obviously, the thicker the glitter's going to get. But like I said, who doesn't love a good glitter? So that's just food for thought, you guys. Sorry, I dropped my brush cleaner. Food for thought. If you're sitting around waiting for a significant other to plan your retirement, I'd encourage you, plan your own. Even if it's only putting away $50 a month into a retirement account that's just for you, or a rainy day fund, get yourself something that's just for you. Because you never know what's going to happen. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Yeah, it's the only way to hang on to that glitter, because it's a very glittery shadow. It's different than anything we've ever had. So if you try to just put it on, it would definitely fall on your face. And I don't feel like cleaning up my face today. So that's what I have for you guys. I really want to encourage you to take a look at, what do you desire? What are your heart's desires? Where do you want to retire? Do you want to retire in the house you live in now? Do you want to retire? I want to retire to Key Largo. So, I want to retire in the Keys. And what do you want to be when you grow up? Where do you want to retire? How much money do you want to have? Do you want to travel? Do you want to be stuck at home? What do you want? Find out what you want, you guys, because I'm telling you, it's a powerful tool. When I finally figured out how much money I wanted in my retirement account, separate from my husband's, and I started to work toward it. And each month when I was able to put away money in my retirement, I just kept getting more and more excited because it's mine. It's not that I'm not going to share it with him. Of course I'm going to share it with him. But should something happen, I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet. And for my mom, who had a birthday yesterday, that was a gift she was never able to fulfill for herself. She did stand on her own 2 feet once, my father and her divorce, which was very ugly and very messy. And she was left penniless because she didn't have a separate account from him. So I don't want to see any of my sweet friends ever be penniless or fearful. And I love, love, love now watching my retirement account go and grow. I didn't even... Changing my relationship with money changed everything for me, as far as my confidence to share, even share with you guys that I got my family $40,000 in debt with an inventory-based business. That wasn't that business's fault. That wasn't my family's fault. That was my fault and my relationship with money. And if I can share ways to save money and create wealth for yourself, whatever wealth looks like to you, I'm going to share it, because I don't want to see any woman I know penniless or without the ability to provide for herself. You guys, having a partner is amazing, and I love my husband. But for the first time in my life, if I didn't have a husband, I'd be okay. I wouldn't like it very much, because I've been married to my husband for 28 years. So I can tell you I wouldn't like it very much. However, I would survive, because I've learned how to have a much better relationship with money. Oh, look at that. Fibers on one eye today, kids. Got a vendor event. Gotta show those people how fabulous mascara can look. You don't have to have falsies if you're allergic to the glue, or you don't want to sit still for 2 hours to have your lashes put on. I'm your girl. Anywho, just thought I would share that with you guys today. I've really been having conversations with myself about money. And I just wanted to share with you and encourage you guys to take a look at, do you have a separate bank account? from your partner? Do you have a separate retirement account from your partner? I encourage you to get one. Not because you don't love your partner, not because you're going to leave your partner, but because if something should happen, you have a plan B, and you deserve a plan B. So I'm going to, am I going to put on lips this morning? I don't think I am, because I'm going to be getting ready to go. Well, we'll put these on because I didn't know this color was still available, and it is, and it's a smashingly fabulous color. Look at that. Oh yeah. Right there. And bam, I'm ready to whip the world. So I hope this message comes across from my heart. I want to encourage you guys, start investing in you. Find a way to invest in you because you are worth it. All right, have an amazing day. Thank you guys for stopping by so early in the morning, putting a little makeup on with me. I'm Callie Statema, exclusive presenter with Unique. I help professional women over 35 get the most out of their makeup bag or possibly launch a new business. What I do may or may not be for you. That's all right. But you might know somebody to be good at doing what I do. When you send them my way, I'll have a referral bonus just for you. Have an amazing Thursday, you guys. I wish you all the peace, love, and joy. Bye.